Today we meet on the day where actually the Global Pact on Migration is being signed in Marrakesh, in Morocco, that states that there should be more research on migration. What is the good of research when you see the kind of decisions that were taken, for instance, in Europe in 2015 and before? You heard a lot in the media, but also policy leaders stating counter-evidence, things that for a long time researchers from various disciplines in various countries have studied.
Right now we're at a historical juncture where, like never before, migration is in the air. You can't open a newspaper or turn on the TV without a migration-related topic, and particularly by way of social media, migration and diversity issues are steaming, bubbling all around us. We have to see that the role of academics like ourselves shouldn't just be providing facts to the public sphere, providing our findings. We need to assist policymakers and wider public to think in more complex terms about migration, not just a matter of zero-sum game or economic worth or incursion to the body. That is to help instill what I mean by complex thinking is multi-causality, that migration isn't just about poverty drives migrants, persecution drives refugees. No, it's a lot more complex than that.
When we in particular focus on what we've been discussing this morning as these sort of widespread misperceptions or myths on the part of policymakers often about the impact of certain interventions or policies on flows. And often we know that they're based on misperceptions about the dynamics of migration. And we can list a number of examples where particular interventions will be counterproductive to their goals. Now, I think that's where we're most potent.
The Italian government is not sitting today in Marrakesh for the signature of a global compact, which is a totally non-binding and toothless international declaration. So how to explain this kind of blatantly counter-evidence policy and how to cope with it as researchers?
So there's two things that we as experts have to deal with. One is fear, obviously. Migration as a threat, both to the security of societies, both to our culture of society. No more mosques. Interestingly, here migrants are very much seen as people with agency, but with the wrong agency. The wrong because they move to our place and then they don't integrate, they are culturally alien, they will replace us, all these kinds of fears. But very interesting that here the migrant is invested with a lot of agency only. These are the bad hombres, as some presidents have said.
La feuille de route qui s'est dessinée ce matin est une feuille de route à la fois prudente et ambitieuse. La première étape serait de structurer le réseau des chercheurs tel qu'il s'est manifesté à travers l'appel, en se greffant sur des institutions déjà existantes. Il s'agit d'une part d'étendre le réseau de signataires et éventuellement générer des initiatives similaires à celle qui s'est tenue ici.
Il nous semblait important en fait de faire émerger cette voix collective des chercheurs autour de ces questions-là. L'appel peut encore être relayé et même ce serait fantastique si vous pouviez continuer à le relayer.